Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with you with another episode today. Yes, here. Oh, we have an R&B classic review from the mid 2000s, early 2000s, mid to early 2000s. This one here, I'm just gonna go straight into it then. Confessions is the fourth studio album by American singer Usher. It was released on March 23rd, 2004 by Arista Records. Recording sessions for the album took place during 2003 to 2004, with its production handled by his long-time collaborator Jermaine Dupri, along with Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, and Little John, amongst others. Primarily an R&B album, Confessions showcased Usher as a crooner through a mixture of ballads and up-tempos, incorporating musical genres of dance, pop, hip hop, and crunk. The album's theme generated controversial about Usher's personal relationships. However, the album's primary producer, Jermaine Dupri, claimed the album reflects Dupri's own personal stories. So, this album here in the United States sold 1.1 copies in its first week. The boost sales amid threats of bootlegging. The special edition for the album was issued, which included the single My Boo, a duet with Alicia Keys. The Confessions earned Usher several awards, including the Grammy Awards for Best Contemporary R&B Album. So, according to Billboard, it's the second best-selling album of the 2000s, behind Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP. So, with over 8 million copies sold in 2004, the album was viewed as a sign of recovering album sales in the US following 3 years of decline. It was also an example of urban music commercial peak and dominance of the Billboard charts in 2004. So Confessions have been certified diamond by the Recording Industry Association of America. As of 2016, it has sold over 10.3 million copies in the United States and over 20 million copies worldwide. Brilliant. So the release, the album was March 23rd, 2004. Genre of the album obviously is contemporary R&B and crunk. The length of the album is 60 minutes and 30 seconds. There's 4 singles from the album. One, the hit Yeah, released January 27th, 2004. Number 2, Burn, that was released on March 23rd, 2004. 3, The Confessions, Part 2, released June 1st, 2004. My Boo, featuring Alicia Keys, released on August 31st, 2004. And finally, 5, Caught Up, released on November 30th, 2004. So there you have it. That's the hits from the album. So I'm gonna go with the music style now. Confessions falls mainly in the R&B genre. Usher commented that he chose to work with a collaborator who knows how to interpret R&B from a jazz standpoint, an old school throwback standpoint, a new school standpoint, a traditional classic standpoint. With producers and Usher set to produce such an album. However, other musical genres, including hip hop, were incorporated while he wanted to do R&B. So Usher also wanted his fans to experience hip hop at the same time. I tried to think outside the box when Little John came on the scene with the crunk was introduced to R&B into the album, especially on the Sean Jarrett penned song Yeah. Usher said Yeah could be called the first conscious styled crunk R&B record. The album also includes various slow jams as well. So yeah, this is one of my favorite albums of all time. I love it, man. A great album by Usher altogether. I listened to it. I remember I was growing up in the early 2000s as a teenager in school still. This song, yeah, that was played all over the radio. You could never go anywhere without hearing that. Obviously, at that time I couldn't go to clubs. I was 13 at the time. But I heard all over the radios, all over. My sister used to play that song. My sister used to always play that song as well in the house. In time, turning on NTV Base, you can go anywhere by hearing that song. Even Confessions as well. Same with Confessions, same with My Boo featuring Alicia Keys. That was a classic, great production on the album altogether, as with Usher's vocals as well. Very well put together album. That album did well, man. Commercially, it was a success, and it won him Grammy Awards as well. On top of that, that was a successful album that year, I'm gonna run through the critical ratings review. So All Music, they gave it a 5 out of 5 as well. Entertainment Weekly, they gave it a B plus. The Guardian gave it a 3 out of 4. Los Angeles Times, they gave it a 3 out of 4. Rolling Stones magazine, they gave it a 3 out of 5, and the Vibe magazine gave it a 3.5.5. So yeah, that's the professional ratings score for you. So I'm gonna run through the legacy and the impact for the album as well. So with sales of nearly 8 million in 2004, Confessions was the most shipped album of the year in the USA, along with the success of American singer Nora Jones' second album, Feels Like Home. As well as a breakthrough album by many new and old artists, it was seen as a sign that the US record sales were slowly recovering after 3 straight years of decline due to competing DVDs and video games and the prevalent music piracy. By the end of 2004, the industry has sold 667 million albums, an increase on about 1.1% of records. I'm going to run through the track list review. So, number 1, the intro, produced by Usher Raymond and James Lackey. Number 2, Yeah, featuring Little John and Ludacris. That was produced by Little John and Mr. Jarrett, Sean Jarrett. Number 3, The Throwback. That was produced by Just Blaze. Number 4, The Confessions Interlude. Number 5, The Confessions Part 2. That's produced by Usher Raymond himself, Aaron Spears, Jermaine Dupri, Arthur Strong. Number 6, Burn, produced by Dupri and Mr. Cox. Number 7, Call Up, produced by Dre and Vidal. So number 8, Superstar Interlude. Number 9, Superstar, produced by number 10, Truth Hurts. Number 11, Simple Things. Number 12, Bad Girl. Number 13, That's What It Made For. Number 14, Can You Handle It? Number 15, Do It To Me. Number 16, Take Your Hand. And number 7, Follow Me. So there you go, that's the full track list for the album as well. The chart success of the album, it peaked in multiple different countries. It peaked in over 12 different, charted in 12 different countries. It went number 1 in 5 different countries. So I'm gonna run through them here. In the US Top Hip Hop Albums chart, it peaked at number 1. The US Billboard 200 chart, it peaked at number 1. The UK R&B Albums chart peaked at number 1. The UK Albums chart, it peaked at number 1. The Swedish Album chart, it peaked at number 3. The Canadian Album chart, it peaked at number 1. The Australian Albums chart, it peaked at number 2. The Danish Album chart, it peaked at number 10. Wow, man, amazing. French album chart, peaked number 4. Brilliant. This album did well, not just in the United States as well, but it also did well worldwide as well. Going number 1 in 6 different countries. Sorry. So yeah. So this album sold over 10 million copies. It went diamond in the United States. It went 5 times platinum in the UK, selling over 1 million copies. It went platinum in Russia. It went double platinum in Denmark and 6 times platinum in Canada, and now 5 times platinum in Australia as well. So yeah, this is the great album here, and yeah, that's it for you today for Albums Recall. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite song from the album, and let me know why do you like this album and why you do not like this album as well. Make sure you comment, share, and subscribe if you want to get some more of these type of videos. If you love albums reviewing, you know what you gotta do, just subscribe to get those notifications for those videos. If you're an old subscriber, keep supporting me. Thank you very much. I'm out.